This episode of Caddy Today has been very kindly sponsored by 6foot. Please check the game out in the description below and enjoy the video.
I am the captain, and I pledge to pilot my craft with pride and skill. No, I'm not the captain. What are you talking about? Don't be silly. I never gave you that idea. I'm not the captain. I'm not going down with this ship. I'm captain and I say you're captain!
Today we've got a really fun video in store because I'm playing through this game, Dreadnought. Something a little bit new for the channel, I'm sure, and I'll be giving a quick first impressions review kind of thing. But first I've got to do some important reading. Yeah, this is... yeah, I agree very muchly. Okay then, so press W to move forward. Standard stuff, good to know. Let's have a look around. All right, I'm the ship. Away we go! So this is a flight simulator, hey? No worries at all, I've done stuff like this before. The tutorial mission, for instance, I'm actually nailing. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. I was a badder man when I used my PC that doesn't use the default web searcher as Bing to make the badder ships go boom. I'm clearly the best damn scriptwriter on YouTube. Someone please write that on my tombstone.
You fought well on Kappa Base, Captain. I'm Bix.
The name's Bix. Wait up, Bix.
Glad to meet you in person.
Well, I can confidently tell you that's definitely the farthest away from me as possible. I look like this guy, with a beret, in a blue jumpsuit. Yeah, couldn't be more accurate, it's perfect. Let's talk about some actual gameplay then, but there's a lot going on here, so before I talk about that stuff, this game looks lovely. It really nails the game feel to make you feel like you're in the cockpit of a ship flying gracefully around space involved in monstrous wars, and every stage is totally individual and different whether you're in or out of a planet's atmosphere. And all the levels themselves have different layouts for you to learn the best hiding places and safe offensive spots, but with it being space, zero gravity doesn't allow for two massively different designs that changes the gameplay too dramatically, which is lucky because the gameplay itself is fun as hell. This is an online multiplayer slow strategic space warship combat game, so it has what you're expecting. Death matches, survival matches, command ship defending as a team, all sorts of stuff. All while you're in total control of a huge behemoth sci-fi gunship destroying everything in its way. And it really feels like you are controlling these things. There's many different types of ship to unlock and use, like dreadnoughts, artillery cruisers, destroyers, tactical cruisers, and corvettes. They can be healers, heavy artillery, or a bit of both, and have multiple tiers with specific customized weapons to each of them. And there are so many weapons to cause utter carnage with. Look, I've never seen so much carnage. Even Carnage hasn't seen carnage. You have primary and secondary weapons to be used on the mouse and are all different depending on the ship, and all with unlimited but reloadable ammo. And you even have mix and match modules on the number keys that have unlimited use but with one use at a time with long cooldown periods, and they all have defensive and offensive capabilities depending on the ship and what you mix and match with. If they're majorly powerful attacks like siege mode or missile barrages, they can be devastating and look really cool but take a while to cool down afterwards, and the same goes for healer ships with repair bombs and long range repair lasers. Your bridge team also keeps in constant communication to let you know when certain number key module attacks are locked on, and there's a text chat with everyone else on your team letting you know where others can help and plan attacks and defenses. Also, since your ships float through space, attacks are slow and methodical, and you can let the thrusters move you as you point and shoot. So typing in the chat while reading the chat all during the heat of battle isn't too hard to do at all. It's been very well thought out. It's also not too often where I can say that everyone I met in the chats was actually really nice. Oh look, well thank you very much Phoenix298 you're so cute. What a good sport you are. Even Scarson9983 is a sweetheart. Good luck, have fun. What nice little puddings there. When you're playing, you also have an energy meter for a couple of bonuses like boosted thrusters, shields up, and faster weapon firing, but again, you only have a certain amount and have to let them all cool down as they all share the same energy that can be turned off and on whenever you like. There's just so many cool things to think about, consider, and then get your ship maneuvering correct for offensive strategy and using the environment for defense. Everything critically important you need to know is is around the aiming reticle, so it's never overbearing. And going back to the game feel, the keyboard becomes your ship control panel with all of this stuff to think about and play with. And you need to know exactly the best moments to use the long-range missiles and move away, turn to the side and barrage with pirate ship cannon-like cannon torpedo cannons, turn the shields on when surrounded while making sure to activate anti-missile lasers just before they hit you, or even do a quick warp jump towards the battle or away as fast as possible. Stick some headphones on, and this is really absorbing stuff. It's great to see a red X whenever you hit something as well, not only satisfying but lets you know whenever a long-range attack does connect, which even means that you can destroy somebody while you're already dead. Killed by someone who's already dead? I must be a master of this game. In Dreadnought, I'm so dreadnaughty. I also love to kill captain ships. I'm somehow very good at that. Yeah, sometimes I can be a bit too aggressive though. It was quite easy for me to forget that I'm a huge, slow ship and then get ganged. This meant the sniping ship with the camo and fast movement was great for me then, and is my current favorite ship I'm now upgrading into. But I did rename some of them though, like this one. And why did I rename it that? Because if I blew somebody up in a match, it would say on their screen that they were killed by being awful. Plus, in one online battle, I was able to siege mode a huge healing ship who was healing another sniper just like myself, and then once he was down, I could bring the thunder on that sniper with its really weak defenses. It felt amazing. Getting the last destruction of the match acting as the match point is also a pretty great feeling. Maybe not as good as when that happened though. The game is also free to play, but it never once shoved things down my throat at all, and it does make things progress a little faster for you obviously, but even if it does, it didn't seem to affect my battles at all. With the ships all subdivided into 3 categories, recruit, veteran, and legendary, they were all fair fights, all against others at similar XP levels, and there were lots of close calls even when our team didn't win. There's 3 different manufacture trees representing a different megacorp, and each megacorp has unique ships to unlock. Upgrading your guns and therefore unlocking new ships in the tree system is very fun since you get rewarded with everything that you need for that stuff after every battle you're a part of. You can even exchange particular currencies for other currencies that you can use on other research and development on other weapons for other ships. You can work on your favorite ship type and eventually unlock stronger versions and more ships in general down the line, or go a little eggs in every basket and put a little bit into every ship type to make every battle a little bit more open for different strategies and upgrade every ship around the same time.
What I'm getting at is that there's so much to bloody do in this game. There's so much!
I will be honest, the different game modes don't change your approach to the gameplay itself all that much, apart from what your actual objective is and what can happen after death, like in the stages where you can come back as a weak small ship to try and even out the score for your team. Like Bomberman in a very weird way, and in a more team-based way. And with huge starships gunning each other down to death. Okay, it's not like Bomberman at all, really. I'm a pissing idiot. And I think it's important to reiterate that I really don't think he can see where he's going. Someone help them.
So there you go. That was my quick run through on the first few hours of Dreadnought. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did making it. It was a lot of fun. I'm very glad I had a look at the game. And if it looks interesting to you, please go into the description and have a look at it yourself. It's available on PC and on closed beta on PS4. And as always, until next time, if it's your birthday today or watching this video, happy frickin' birthday to you. And please remember to stay beautiful.